Hi Taurus, welcome back to Tarot POSH. I'm happy to have you here to spend this time with me. This reading is going to be your sex, lies, and videotape reading. So this is a new spread that I created. I hope that you like it. So let me explain this spread to you. Sex is going to represent the desires that you have now. Lies are going to represent the deceit or the deception regarding those desires that you have right now. Then we're going to have the third card pulled, and that's going to represent more in depth of what evidence or evidentiary proof regarding the situation that comes up. And then we're going to look at the bottom of the deck, and I'm going to pull up two cards that really resonate the truth of the matter that you need to absorb. So it's sort of laying that sex, lies, videotape out, and then two cards pulled for you to realize the flip side of those desires as representing the truth of the matter and what really is going on. Because our desires are what they are. We're human. But then there is reality, right? So I'm using the Everyday Tarot. I got this in Salem last season, actually. I got it at the Nathaniel Hawthorne house, and I love it. Instead of going there and getting something that said Nathaniel Hawthorne house, which it's an amazing house. It has a secret staircase in Salem, Massachusetts. I love it. We try not to go so close to Halloween because, I mean, it's amazing to go during Halloween. But we go a little earlier because that way we're able to see everything. The Hawthorne Hotel was amazing. We also did stay in a Marriott not far from there. But if you're able to go to the Hawthorne Hotel for the murder mystery, that's amazing. Amazing dinner show. That's fabulous. Okay, so let's get to it. Sex, lies, videotape. So sex, representing your desires right now. You're in hermit mode. Your desires are to be sort of isolated and shining a light, I guess, on what your desires are. But right now your desire is to be in, that's Virgo's major arcana card. And Taurus, this is for you. So you're an earth sign, the Hierophant, your major arcana, you're a fixed sign, is stable and determined. And happy birthday, because spring is your season and this is Taurus season. So I guess for your birthday season, you're doing a bit of a life review with these desires. The name of this spread is Sex, Lies, Videotape. The lies and the deception are the Queen of Wands. So the lies regarding your desires is you want to be in hermit mode, right? Isolating yourself a little bit, shining a light on really what your desires moving forward are going to be or what they are, or possibly questioning your own desires and if they really fit or not, right? But the Queen of Wands is here and saying, well, that's a lie a little bit, because really you want to celebrate, you want to be motivated, you want to have a mystery to you, and you want to embrace that mystery and embrace those desires, because the Queen of Wands, she could be a little bit of a party animal, right? She, that's Aries, Leo, Sag energy, and she is definitely a motivational person. She's not the person who sits up on the mountain alone. She's the one who, queens are, you know, cup energy. They're all about relationships. Underlying, they're a cup energy, and they nurture. And this Queen of Wands is definitely spunky and fired up, especially birthday season. So I feel like maybe you're doing a life review and you're really deceiving yourself, because it's okay, you know, to enjoy this time in a celebratory manner. You could do self-reflection, that's fine, but there has to be a balance. So let's see what the third card is, which is videotape. What is the evidentiary proof that sheds light on this matter of this sex and lies, or these desires and deceit? Okay. 9 of Swords. Suffering in silence. You're suffering in silence because you're torn. And maybe you're torn about what path to go and what desires you want to allow yourself to embrace going forward. Maybe you consciously, with the Hermit here, also has to do with focusing on like the inner journey and the conscience. Maybe there were decisions you made prior that made you cancel out that Queen of Wands energy a little bit. But you're suffering over it. And the reason you're suffering is because it's not all black and white. There's gray matter in the air in that area. You can have a balance, but depriving yourself of things isn't healthy either. So let's pull 2 cards, Taurus, for what you really need to understand and absorb regarding this situation and this reading, okay? We have the Emperor in reverse, which to me means the Emperor is stability, ruling all the kingdoms. The Emperor rules all the kingdoms, right? The kings, the queens, they rule their suit. The Queen of Wands, the King of Wands, right? The king, the wands, the cups, the swords, the pentacles. But the Emperor rules all of those suits, okay? And yours is in reverse because your feeling is that, well, the truth of the matter in this situation is that your foundation will be turned upside down if you see everything in black and white, and suffering in silence and having sleepless nights. And also, I feel 9 of Swords is us staying up at night with other people's opinions in our head as well. And you need to really judge for yourself. And the Emperor does that. What else do we have? 9 of Wands, Wounded Warrior. So, to me, as long as you deprive yourself of, I feel, happiness, and deceiving yourself of that Queen of Wands, fiery, happy-go-lucky, nurturing, mysterious, embracing your desires energy, something is not going to be right within your foundation of your life. And there will be blockages to your foundation, right? If it's all work and no play, that also can show the Emperor up in reverse. And being the Wounded Warrior here, it's like you're blocked because you're waiting for the next thing to happen. You're sitting here with this 9 of Wands, and you're bandaged up, the wound, because things in life, you put all your energy into what you do, but we get wounded sometimes, or we have motivations in life, and it's like they don't always work out. But you're building a fence around you, and you're sort of like enclosed inside, but you're still holding on to that one motivation, that one spark of hope as the Wounded Warrior here. And I have to say that spark of hope is this Queen of Wands right here with that one wand in her hand. And look, it looks like she has like a sparkler from the 4th of July. I love those things. People could go and they could do all these fireworks, spend all this money. Do you know what I like? I like that little sparkler like I used to have when I was little that they used to give us when we were like 5. How dangerous was that? I mean, if you look at the directions, the thing gets so hot you could like burn yourself. So please always be careful. But that's what it reminds me. Safety first. But that's what it reminds me of. It reminds me like that's your spark of hope. I feel like you're depriving yourself with this sex lies videotape here. You know, obviously it's just the name of the spread. It doesn't have to do with actual intimacy, sex, but actual sex, but it has to do with intimacy, right? Intimacy with ourselves is also intimacy. I want to see what else comes up for you. I want to say, well, for Taurus, for your birthday, what is it else? What else do you need to know regarding this? Maybe I want to know, why are you depriving yourself? You feel guilty. Maybe you feel guilty for the happiness you created for yourself. This is 8 of Swords energy. You're tied up. You have mental anguish. You could easily pull yourself out of that. And you're juggling. You're juggling home life, you're juggling finances, or you're juggling health and career. And you have mental anguish over it. Why? You're really trying your best to rule your emotions. You're trying to let ships sail. As the King of Cups, you're an island unto yourself, okay? And Kings are sword energy underlying. So you are really trying logically to rule over your emotions. And I feel that's good as long as it doesn't put you in that 8 of Swords energy. Let me see what initials I get. I want to pull initials to see if they're related to the situation for you or for anyone around you related to this situation. X. X marks the spot. Ask another. Okay. What can help you move quickly forward? King of Pentacles. Rule over your money and your finances with diligence and an analytical mind. Rule over your money. Protect your money. Look towards the future with your money. And be very diligent about it. Look for the signs. And continue to build that money even though you're a king. Here's the Knight of Pentacles. So something here happened with you with the sex lies videotape with your money that flipped you with the Emperor upside down. And you're like the wounded warrior, the truth of the matter here. And you're juggling, I could see, because you have mental anguish here with the 8 of Swords. You have the 2 of Pentacles, and then you have the King of Cups. And you're trying to rule over your emotions to balance everything out. I feel when I see the 8 and the 9 of Swords together, to me, that also has to do with people pleasing. And I also feel that this King of Pentacles here with the Knight of Pentacles is be fired up about the slow path of mapping out the rest of your future. As you're ruling over logically as a king with that sword energy underlying, rule over your money, your household, your, Pentacles, physical, income, education, health, the 4 walls we live in, our home, our household, how we run our household. Step into that Knight of Pentacles energy and be fired up. It don't mean you have to charge ahead as a knight. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest going knight there is. So let that expansion and protection regarding your money be slow going. So, G. GX. Now I got 2 cards come out. XGGX. I have 9 of Pentacles and I have the Magician. And that tells me that your self-sufficiency is one of your main desires. And take a second to stop and smell the roses for all you have manifested already, and continue to manifest here with the Magician. You have the will to keep manifesting. I feel this has to do with reaching a goal and then just stopping. So this is your Sex Lies videotape spread, and we have GX as the initials. And I feel this might stand for, not to be cliche, but Generation X. Okay? So, namaste and happy birthday, Taurus, and your birthday season here. Namaste, I pray you find your way, and I'll see you next time. I hope you like this reading. If it's for you, that's amazing. But if it's not, please don't force it. Bye. See you next time.